For many years, we've been told by the Trump people that the reason that Trump and Epstein went their separate ways was over this property. This property is called Mason Day. Can't pronounce it. All right, Mason Day. La 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 la. All right. In 2004, Epstein was about to close on this property, had a spoken deal, nothing on paper yet, and he invited his friend, the real estate mogul, Donald Trump, to come advise him on this property. And Trump being Trump, he went behind Epstein's back and he outbid Epstein and bought the property for himself, where it sat dormant for several years until a Russian oligarch bought it in 2008 for many times its value. Well, many times. He sold it for nearly $100 million to the oligarch when it was assessed at less than $60 million in a time when properties were just in the dump. You guys remember the 2007, 2008 housing crisis? All properties were losing value. Well, that was 2004. Let's fast forward to 2025 and see how things change now that Epstein issues are back in the news.
Stole people that work for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. Stole people that work for me.
Can't steal people. We don't own people. Jeez. Well, what kind of people did he steal from you, Donald?
So, Mr. President, Epstein has a certain reputation, obviously. But just curious, were some of the workers that were taken from you, were some of them young women?
Were some of them?
Were some of them young women?
Well, I don't want to say, but everyone knows the people that were taken.
You don't want to say because the people he, quote, stole, end quote, from you were underage trafficked human beings, girls. Let's continue.
And it was the concept of taking people that work for me is bad. But that story's been pretty well out there. And the answer is yes, they were.
So he admits, yes, they were, to the question, were some of them young girls? I'll add young human trafficked girls.
And by the way, I never went to the island.
Well, that's odd. Nobody asked if you went to the islands. Okay, we offer that up. Let's see.
I never had the privilege of going to his island.
Of course, he's talking about Epstein's island, where they human trafficked young girls for the purpose of entertaining sexually older, ugly men like Donald Trump. And he says that would have been a privilege.
I never had the privilege of going to his island.
Meanwhile, Capitol Hill is on a summer recess for the express interest of avoiding this shit from coming out.